Well, here comes the vastly experienced figure of Shiva THAPA approaching the red corner for India.
From Sierra Leone, John Brown.
His opponent is John Brown of Sierra Leone.
Ladies and gentlemen, ring B moves on about 303. About 303 is segment 3 minute rounds in a men's lightweight contest. Your 5 judges represented here tonight ringside are from Hungary, Egypt, Canada, Guatemala, and Poland. With your official referee in charge of tonight's action, represented by referee George Suk from Korea. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome as we bring up first into the ring, fighting on the right corner, representing Colombia, is Jose Fori. And now, bringing out his opponent to the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Italy, it's Gianluigi Malanga.
Pavel Pavlov issues the final instructions to the boxers.
Ring A, round 1.
We're in the third preliminary round of the 63.5 kilogram light welterweight tournament, and this contest between boxers from India and Sierra Leone. The man wearing red is the vastly experienced figure of Shiva THAPA, 27 years of age, but my goodness, hasn't this man been an outstanding performer in AIBA boxing over the years? Just takes a left hand from the more compact boxer wearing blue. That is John Brown of Sierra Leone, just 21 years of age. Took the national youth title in Sierra Leone in 2017, won the Sierra Leonean national championship selection tournament last year. Can see the contrasting physiques between the two boxers. Shiva THAPA, part of a 13-strong, full-strength Indian boxing team. They've got a boxer in each of the 13 weight classes in operation here in Belgrade. 6 men represent the Sierra Leone team. First bout of the tournament in this is first World Championships for John Brown. Received a bye in the first preliminary round. Just takes a slapping left hand there from Shiva THAPA, trying to spear out a left jab on behind a quick-footed attack to close the distance. You see the same tactic once again, but he's going back towards the ropes once more. And Shiva THAPA will be registering all of these movements and reactions to the pressure that he's applying, and I'm sure that he has noted the manner in which that left hand is coming back to the on-guard position via the belt line. Possesses terrific hand speed, does Shiva THAPA, and if John Brown doesn't correct that tendency, well, he could well find a flashing right hand coming over the top of it before he knows what's hit him. Right hand, left hook not too far away from John Brown. Takes a stiff left jab as he attempted to disengage from punching range. Shiva THAPA in his 4th appearance at the World Championships, having appeared previously in 2013, 15 and 17. During the course of what has been a glittering career in that 2nd appearance in Doha in Qatar in 2015, climbed onto the bronze medal rostrum to earn himself some championship hardware. 2-time Olympian as well. Really isn't much that this man hasn't seen over the course of his AIBA boxing tenure. And he'll be the first to tell you that he's not finished yet. Good left hand to the body and then head. Now the intervention of the referee was for a low blow with the first left hand, but then he doubled it up and turned it into a terrific double left hook. And a left hook to the head knocked John Brown backwards. And given the shape that John Brown is in, perhaps that was all the intervention he needed, all the respite to allow his senses to clear, because his boxing stance was disrupted. Tony Cisse in the corner of the Sierra Leone team, while two scores of 10-8 returned in what was a unanimous sweep, of the cards for Shiva Thapa. A very good 3 minutes of boxing indeed by the man from Assam. So we go into the second round then. The huge disparity in experience on the international scene between these two boxers. John Brown from Freetown in Sierra Leone, competing in his first global championships, his first championships outside of his homeland, trying to get forwards behind quick feet and present a dynamic bobbing, weaving figure in front of his opponent. You can see that he possesses very fast footwork, but look at that left jab. It really is concerning, considering how quick his feet are. When he pushes it out, look at that. It's down, it's out, down, and then back. And it just leaves the head as an open target, particularly for a puncher as accurate as Shiva Thapa. Left hand partially blocked by the right glove of John Brown. Check left hand again causes John Brown to totter backwards. That shot caught by the gloves and defenses of Shiva Thapa. Again, the left hand from Shiva Thapa drives the chin up in the air of John Brown. Counter left jab is a terrifically picked punch, and again that left hand nowhere near the on guard position. Brown confidently switching his stance in front of his man with a little bit of a cameo, not quite an Ali shuffle, but a John Brown shuffle on the logo of the boxing ring. Beyond the midpoint of this second round, and Shiva Thapa boxing well within himself, but is controlling this first half of the second round so far. Reaching with the left hand once again is John Brown. Now he turns southpaw, but again it doesn't correct the tendency for the left jab to come back via a circuitous route. Shiva Thapa picks him off with the left hand to the body, then a quick three-shot cluster upstairs. Left, left, right for Shiva Thapa. John Brown remaining concentrated, competing with everything that he has, but again, just not the experience compared to Shiva Thapa. So Shiva Thapa facing a man who's switching stance in front of him. As for John Brown, he's acquitting himself well, considering the man he's sharing the boxing ring with. First World Championships, remember, and with it being just his first tournament outside of Sierra Leone, well, if he can continue to receive training and benefit from some of the continental and regional camps that AIBA is staging, in addition to the equipment that he has in his homeland, maybe he can work towards fulfilling his potential, because he moves around the boxing ring with terrifically quick feet. I think he's conceded the second round, as this man was in control throughout once again. But John Brown remaining in front of him, continuing to compete and trying to maximize what he has at his disposal in a bid to secure the victory. So a sweep of the cards once again. Shiva Thapa in a strong position. 3 scorecards of 20 points to 17 with 2 completed rounds in the book. So some of the action from that second round.
Ring 8, round 3.
So into the third and final round then. Coming out aggressively behind a double jab and right hand is John Brown. He's trailing by a considerable distance on all 5 of the scorecards. Shiva Thapa of India, the man in red, has taken both of the completed rounds. With 2 rounds in a book, there are 3 scorecards that read 20 points to 17. But John Brown still in there, pitching, competing, trying to find the shot to turn this one around, and he wasn't too far away with that right hand as he went in search of Shiva Thapa. But again, Shiva Thapa is a young man I first saw way back in 2010, when during the course of what was a terrific year for him, I covered him at the inaugural Youth Olympic Games in Singapore that year. And that year he came away with global silvers in the World Youth Championships and also the Youth Olympic Games held in Singapore. And on both occasions, he lost in the gold medal bout to a certain Robert Ramirez. And he wasn't a bad AIBA boxer, was he? Back-to-back Olympic titles for the diminutive Cuban at London 2012 and Rio 2016. It was also Robert Ramirez who beat him in Rio. So something of a puzzle he couldn't solve presented by the Cuban boxer en route to that second consecutive gold medal. He beat Shiva Thapa in the first preliminary round. Lovely left jab landed by Shiva Thapa, trying to left hand to the body. And of course, if Shiva Thapa is able to emulate the bronze medal that he earned in Doha 6 years ago in 2015, he puts in a little bit of a shuffle, just demonstrating the control that he feels he's in the round. Well, for the bronze medalist here in Belgrade, it's $25,000 a piece. $200,000 of prize money on hand for each of the 13 weight divisions, $2.6 million in all. $100,000 for the gold medalist, $50,000 for the silver medalists, and $25,000 apiece for the 2 bronze medalists. In addition, the gold medalists will receive a championship belt, and the gold and silver medals are made of solid gold and pure silver respectively. So exchange of jabs, sees the better one landed by Shiva Thapa just before the bell. Well, John Brown doing a very good job because he's in the boxing ring with a man who is incredibly experienced, who has stood atop global medal podiums before during the course of his glittering career. Comes in as the reigning Asian Continental silver medalist, making it 5 consecutive podiums in Continental Championship, Shiva Thapa. And in there, every step of the way with him was John Brown. Never in danger of winning the contest, but what an experience that must be for the 21-year-old from Sierra Leone to share the ring with a man as accomplished as Shiva Thapa. Let's get the verdict.
In the bout number 288, in the ring 8, the winner on points by unanimous decision is the boxer out of the red corner, Shiva Thapa from India.
So there's confirmation of a unanimous points decision victory for Shiva Thapa. And how about that? Wonderful to see that sportsmanship between the two of them. Shiva Thapa, no doubt, with encouraging words, because there was a time when he was a boxer at the start of his career, but he stayed in the gym, he stayed with the process and continued to work to maximize his talents. And he goes through to the 3rd preliminary round, the round of 16, where he will face off against the French southpaw Luneham Rui. That contest scheduled for the 1st of November on the evening session. Let's take a look at some of the action then, which sees Shiva Thapa progress at the expense of World Championship debutant John Brown of Sierra Leone, who has just participated in a valuable learning experience. We'll hopefully see him again in the future.